Hey everybody, I hope you are all well, no problems at home. I hope so. Okay, I'm here to explain to you the right answers in your your circuit assembly test that you took last week. Okay, so this is the first exercise, right? There are two lamps connected to a switch. Circuit switch in this position, right? So you have exactly the same circuit assembled in Tinkercad. So we are going to start the simulation, and then you'll see that in this situation, but this circuit switch doesn't correspond to this position, right? So we should have this switch at the bottom, okay, the slider at the bottom. That's what I'm going to do now, and as you can see, both lamps light up, okay, which is the right answer in this situation. But the difference between this one and this one, it's the first possible answer said that both lamps will be on, but the electricity won't be able to pass through the whole circuit up to the negative pole, which is absolutely impossible, and you should know that. So this is the right answer. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on up to the second exercise. There are two circuits. In this situation, I'm going to stop the simulation to show you what I want to explain. These are the same two circuits. I took that picture from this Tinkercad file, right? So this is the two circuits that we are going to compare in this exercise. Sorry. So we have to know which one is lighting up the brightest. Okay. Or maybe if they are exactly the same, or maybe they don't light up at all. So we have to check exactly the position of both circuit switches, and we are going to reproduce the same situation. We are going to start the simulation, and then you'll see which corresponds exactly with the same situation. So maybe it's difficult to see in this simulator, maybe, but I can see that the circuit on the left side lights up a little bit brighter than the other one. Okay, actually that's true, absolutely true. The difference between these two circuits, and I explained to you this in the presentation you should have studied before taking this test. I explained to you how when you connect different components like this in parallel, like this circuit is laid out, the situation is different to when you connect both lamps in series. Why? Because in this situation, in the circuit on the right side, electrical charges comes out from the positive pole, and all of them must pass through one lamp and then the other. Okay, so that's very difficult for them, and because of that, because it's very difficult for them to pass through, then there are very few of them able to do that. That's why this circuit on the right side is lighting up less than the other one. In this case, electrical charges coming out from the positive pole, they can choose. They have to make a choice. They can pass through this lamp, the one at the bottom, or maybe they can go around and try to pass through this one. So they only have to all of them pass only through one of them, not both of them at the same time. Do you understand the difference? I hope so. And that's why this circuit lights up the brightest. Okay, so let's go back to the exam. So in this situation, the circuit on the circuit on the left side will light up brighter than the other one. So that's the right answer. Will it happen? What will it happen? And the circuit, which is this one, I'm going to stop the simulation back again. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. So this is the circuit, exactly the same. As you can see, in this situation, we have the switch with the slider at the top. Okay, which is exactly the same as this exercise number 3. So we are going to reproduce the simulation so that we can find out what is happening. Okay, so in this situation, you can see that lamps number 1, 2, 4, and 5, 4 of them are lighting up, all except lamp number 3. And why is that? Because this switch is controlling the electricity so that it will only pass through this branch of the circuit, not through this branch. That's why, because of that, the lamp number 3 will be completely off. So this is the right answer. Only B1, B2, B4, and B5 will be on. Okay, so exercise number 4, which is exactly the opposite, when we switch the circuit, we'll see exactly not exactly the opposite. I mean that in this case we'll see that lamp number 2 will be off, while lamp number 3 will be on. So B1, B3, B4, and B5 will be lighting up. Okay, so this is the right answer for the exercise number 4, which is this. And finally, we have the motor. Okay, so we have to move because we have the simulation running. So now it's moving. The motor is turning. So we can appreciate now. We can see what will happen as soon as we switch the circuit. Okay, right? As you can see, at any time we switch the circuit, the direction of the motor will change. It will turn in the opposite direction. Okay, so it won't turn exactly the same. It won't turn slower, or it won't turn faster. The right answer is this one. The motor will turn in the opposite direction. Right? Okay. Oh, I'm trying to stop this. Sorry about that.